I seek protection from Almighty Allah because of Satan. In the name of Almighty Allah, the sustainer of the world, I want to advise the Mr. President of this country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the way that we are living in this country now is not all well. It's not polite. Some of us, we are suffering too much because of the removal of a subsidy in this country. We are begging you for sake of Allah that the people, the masses that we are living in this country, we are suffering. Some of us, we are not go to our work easily. We are just facing some challenges. It's very difficult for us to feed ourselves. Feeding is not easy for us. That is number two. Number three, the transportation fare to go to our office, to go to our place work, to go to school is not all well. Number three, some people they are just sick at home. They are not capable to go to the hospital to take themselves easily. Number four, we are begging you that some widows, they are not feeding well. Okay, I'm begging you for sake of Almighty Allah. It's better to replace that subsidy back, that we are just living better in this country. We are begging you, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, some of us, we are suffering. According to prophets of Allah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Inna Allah yuhasibu ladina yuhasibuna nasa fi dunya. The meaning of the hadith, the prophet of Allah said that certainly for Almighty Allah, or indeed that Almighty Allah said that yuhasibu ladina yuhasibuna nasa fi dunya. That is, God will punish those people that are punish people in this life. I'm begging you for sake of Allah, Mr. President, apart the qualities for the leadership, a good leadership should flashback to look what the masses that are doing. We are suffering in Nigeria. The suffering is too much. The suffering is too much. We are not living better in Nigeria. Mr. President, we are begging you for sake of Allah. For anything that you are doing here, you will give account in sight of Almighty Allah. Mr. President, for sake of Almighty Allah, be patient. Be patient on what you are doing. Mr. President, flashback on what you are doing. Mr. President, we are begging you for sake of Allah. We are begging you for sake of Allah. Consider us in this country. We are the one voted for you. We are the one elect you to that post that you become as a president of Nigeria. I'm begging you for sake of Allah. I'm begging you for sake of Allah. May Almighty Allah be with you and govern you with his power. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah ala aliyasin. Hungry is not good. Hungry is not good. Hungry is not good. Flashback and consider us in this country.